Good evening, everyone. This game is also our in-season tournament, and we're expecting some high-level competition. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. George is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Now, here's MP with the drive and the dunk by MP.
And cutting to the rim with assertiveness, MP has no problems taking charge.
Adams outside. Kicks to Morant for the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Heat. Kicks it out to Wilson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Memphis with the ball. Adams in the high post. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Morant passes to Bain. 6 to shoot. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bain would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
And the first one drops. And Bain drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
George against Morant. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Smart. Morant's got 5 now.
And Morant won't be denied. Exceptional at pushing through contact.
Collins finds MP. Back to Collins. Poke loose. Stolen by Smart. Morant outside. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Off target from outside. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wilson the pass to Clarkson. Kicks it out to MP. Collins a screen on Bain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
With MP, not only do you get a great guy, you get a player with tremendous work ethic. This guy, he is a coach's dream.
Pass to Smart. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Screen by MP. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Bangs home the trifecta.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Morant against George. Morant passes to Smart. Driving to the basket. Bain finds Smart. Good defense by MP.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
The pass to George. Back to Kessler. Outside for George. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. 1:31 left here in the first quarter. On the wing, Bane. Morant looking around. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson from long range. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Collins setting the big for MP. Down low. Shot by Collins, no good. Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Adams with the screen on Collins. Passes it to Adams. Here's Bane, covered by MP. Memphis moving that ball around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson on the wing, guarded by Smart. Pass to MP. Takes it inside. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
George against Morant. Outside, Smart. With the floater. No good on the layup. And so it's Utah with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Wilson. Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Horton Tucker in at the point. And great, the league's decision to organize this competition into tournament nights. Man, is that a great idea. A great way to add recognition to this in-season tournament, I think.
And Kevin creates some appointment television on those nights. Fans understand if you're watching on a Tuesday or a Friday, there's something extra right on the outcome of that game.
Now here's Rose. Picked by Clark. Rose dishes to Clark. There's Jackson with the 3. Utah with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And so here's Memphis. After Colin Sexton's miss. Outside for Jackson. Back to Kennard. Here's Aldama. Offline with his 3. Jazz leading by 4. Here's MP. Watch out, MP! Finishing the drive.
Yeah, MP is having one of those nights, scoring effectively and doing it pretty much any way he wants.
Now here's Rose. He's tightly guarded. And too long on the shot.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
MP, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David,
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bain went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high-utility player. Stick him in the game, and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
And Utah has possession after Memphis gets the three. The three from MP. Another miss by MP.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Rose. He has yet to score. To the left side wing. To the paint. Jackson kicks to Rose. Here's Aldama. Wilson grabs the board.
Normally he drains that.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Kennard with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Good on the shot.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. So Memphis.
Get back in there.
Here's Wilson. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
And this is what Clarkson is out here to do. He's consistent about looking to score from the mid-range.
Here's Morant. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Outside Wilson. The three. And that one is off. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And MP throws it down.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Morant kicks to Bain. Off target from three-point range. Utah has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a three-point shot tonight. Drills it from outside. MP's got 17.
That three is no problem for MP. You know he's put in the work because these shots now seem like layups.
Now, here's Bain. A special move before the shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Morant against George. Morant with the steal. To the middle, here's Adams. The kick out to Bain. Again, the miss by Bain.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And that one, good.
On the drive, MP, just a man on a mission, completely unfazed by the contact.
Morant against George. Shot from free throw range. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Morant.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Wilson. He's got 19. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Collins setting the pick for George. Utah needs to get off a shot here. MP drills the three.
The D's got to be aware of MP. He is always ready to fire.
Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. It's hauled in by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Leading by 5.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
Really left alone that time. Bain's got 7 points in the game.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And Santi Aldama subbed in for Jackson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. MP against Bain. Stolen by Smart. And it's Memphis on the break. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Utah has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Frank, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Now here's Morant. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Heave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant, sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. The Jazz working the ball around now. MP, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Utah with a change here, too. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Walker Kessler. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a one-point game. There's a screen by Aldama. Morant passes to Aldama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for John Collins. Sexton comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Jordan.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Memphis has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. And that one's good by Clark.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Aldama passes to Morant. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay, John turning it loose. Just let him throw that man some water.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Utah, looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Sexton is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Outside Rose. And there's the pass to Aldama. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Markkanen a screen on Clark. The drive by MP. And the rejection by Jackson. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Pass to Horton-Tucker. MP outside. Nice move. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
And stolen by Sexton. One-on-one here. Over to the wing. Again, the Jazz score.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Outside Rose. Here's Jackson. And again, unable to change momentum here.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Jazz call time here. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Santi Aldama. Smart's checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Rose. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Olynyk. Collins comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Sexton. And Georgia subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Now here's Adams, following the miss by MP, and the shot is good.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Screen by MP. The Jazz again can't hit it. Memphis leading. Now here's Morant. Outside, Smart. Left side, Adams. Outside for Jackson. Pocket 6. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. MP outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. From 12 feet out. Misses off the right iron.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Morant with it. George picks him up. Morant reaches to Jackson. Right side, Smart. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Morant against George. Puts it on the wing. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Smart finds Morant. Jackson a screen on George. It's Morant with the drop. Smart wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 7. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. MP passes to Kessler. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Morant against George. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Wilson. Back to George. George gets a screen from Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Adams. And here are the Grizzlies with it. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Smart kicks to Bane. Feeds it to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. The three from Morant. Utah with the rebound. Clarkson for three. Another miss by Utah. Now Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. And they even their record in group play in this in-season tournament at 1-1.
And not much room for another loss if they hope to advance to the knockout round. So this win was critical.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying